tired of running. Now I'm running with you. With you. The boy I'm trying to meet your mama on Sunday. The nigga I love on Monday. The nigga wanna stay. 'Cause I'll be searching in positions for you. Kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I don't need a look, they say I'm coming through. I'm not loving in the cup and I wouldn't do. Yeah, I won't do. Searching for you. Living in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I don't need a look, they say I'm coming through. I'm not loving in the cup and I wouldn't do. Yeah, I won't do. Searching for you. You should go through. But for you I got it. I don't want to. 'Cause you're down for me. And I'm down too. Yeah, I'm down too. Searching conversations for you. Daddy, you should go through. So for you I got it. I don't want to. 'Cause you're down for me. And I'm down too. Searching conversations for you. Kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. They say I'm coming through. I'm not loving in the cup and I wouldn't do. All I want to do. Searching for you. Living in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I don't need a little. They say I'm coming through. I'm not loving in the cup and I wouldn't do. All I want to do. Searching for you. Yeah. Work. You see me, I be work. You see me do me that. So me better work. When you walk a la. I'm in the cafe, my ta. Drive me a dessert. Nothing to have you lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams like duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken with love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. You see me, I be work. You see me do me that. So me better work. When you walk out, before the table turn. Beg me something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I get another chance to, I will never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel why. You see me, I feel why. You see me do my da. So me better why. When you walk out, la. When the cat from my ta.
Yeah, okay. You need to get done. Had work come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done. If you come home, sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas tryna end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight, I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You could pick the time and the place, you spent some time away. Now you need to forward and give me all the work.
It's me out there, work. It's me doing my da. So me better work. When you walk out, la. When the cat from my recharge my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. You take my cares away. I get so overcomplicate. People tell me to medicate. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. How did all this fabricated? Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try. You tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. You know I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. You know I gotta keep on breathing. Sometimes it's hard to find my way up into the clouds. Tuning out, they can be so loud. You remind me of the time when things weren't so complicated. All I need is to see your face. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. How did all of this fabricated? Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now I gotta keep on breathing.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time, cause someone call a referee. Cause I just need one more shot, have forgiveness. I know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. By once or twice, I mean maybe a couple of 100 times. So let me redeem on myself tonight. Cause I just need one more shot, second chance. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. I go, and then you go out and spill the truth. Can we both say the words and forget this? Yeah, is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more
your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? I'm not just trying to get you back on me. No, 'cause I'm missing more than just your body. Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Sorry. Kickstart me and my broken heart. I need a little loving tonight, homie, so I'm not falling apart. A little, but I'm hoping it might kickstart me and my broken heart. Yeah, shotgun aimed at my heart. You got one. Tear me apart and there's some. How do we call this love? I'll try to run away, but your eyes tell me to stay. Oh, why do we call this love? It seems like we've been losing control. Somebody tell me I'm not alone when I say all I need is a little love in my life. All I need is a little love in the dark. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart. I need a little loving tonight. Homie, so I'm not falling apart. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart. Baby, some part of you just hates me. You pick me up and play me. How do we call this love? One time, tell me you need me tonight. To make it easy, you lie. I sing a song for love. It seems like we've been losing control. Somebody tell me I'm not alone when I say all I need is a little love in my life. All I need is a little love in the dark. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart. I need a little loving tonight. Homie, so I'm not falling apart. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart. Me and my broken heart. Me and my broken. Yeah. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. Me and my broken heart. All I need is a little love in my life. All I need is a little love in the dark. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart. I need a little loving tonight. Homie, so I'm not falling apart. A little bit of hope in my kickstart. Me and my broken heart.
America has a problem.
Real love is deep for me. I'ma make you go weak for me. Make you wait a whole week for me. I see you watching, feed it. I know you want it, see it. I know you need it, trouble it. You want it all, you don't I know you need love. I need some too. Do you want this like it wants you? Know that booty gon' do what it want to. Can't hit it one time, multiple. I know you see this red on me. Now come and get hot. 20, 40, 80 out the trap. Hit it with the rap, put it on the map. Get me right back. Call me when you wanna get hot. 20 minutes time with the racks. I'll be G on my bag, double G's on my dash. Baby, I'm bad. I'm bad. When you wanna go, you can't go no higher. Than this. No, 'cause love don't get no higher than this. No. Grind, boy, you know I grind. When I pull up to change your mind. Your mind, when I step on the scene, they can't wait to back it up. Your ex still a dope, but it ain't like I know. I'm supplying my man, I'm in demand. Soon as I land, just know I roll with them goons. In case you start acting familiar, this kind of love, big business, whole slab. But you can't get no higher than this. No, 'cause love don't get no higher than this. No. Grind, boy, you know I grind. When I pull up to change your mind. Your mind, when I step on the scene, they can't wait to back it up. Your ex still a dope, but it ain't got enough. I supplying my man, I'm in demand. Soon as I land, just know I roll with them goons. In case you start acting familiar, this kind of love, big business, whole slab I kill for. Know that booty gon' do what it want to. Can't hit it one time, multiple. Know you see this red on me. Now come and get hot. 20, 40, 80 out the trap. Hit it with the rap, put it on the map. Get me right back. Call me when you wanna get hot. 20 minutes time with the racks. I'll be G on my bag, double G's on my dash. Baby, I'm bad. I'm bad when you wanna get hot.
Let's rage.
Here you were gonna come to me. Here you are, but you better choose carefully. 'Cause I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Aphrodite, make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy, your enemy. So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm, perfect storm? 'Cause what's your mind, what's your mind?
There's no going back.
Mark my words, just never make you levitate. Like a bird without a cage. Time to burn, if you choose to walk away, don't walk away. It's in the palm of your hand now, baby. It's a yes or a no, maybe. So just be sure before you give it all to me, give it all to me. So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this?
a beast. I call her karma. She eats your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Be careful, try not to lead her on. Shawty heart is on steroids cause her love is so strong. You may fall in love when you meet her. If you get the chance, you better keep her. She sweet as pie, but if you break her heart, she turn cold as a freezer. That fairy tale ending with a knight in shiny armor. She can be my sleeping beauty. I'm gon' put her in a coma. Damn, I think I love her. Shot it so bad, I sprung and I don't care. She ride me like a roller coaster, turn the bedroom into a fair. Her love is like a drug. I was trying to hit it and quit it, but the mama so dope, I messed around and got addicted.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dragon.
Aren't you something to admire? 'Cause you're shining something like a mirror. And I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. If you ever feel alone and regret makes me hard to find, just know that I'm always there and out on the other side. 'Cause with your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soap, I can tell you there's no place I couldn't go. Just put your hand on the past, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. I think I see the same in my heart. There's a space to let it go. Show me how to fight for now. And I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all alone. It's like you're my mirror. Oh, then I staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me. I was feeling this promise that we're making to the fashions that you want. 'Cause it's like I'm a mirror. I'm in staring back at me, staring back at me. Aren't you something and original? 'Cause it doesn't seem really simple. And I can't help but stare 'cause I see true summer in your eyes. Ooh, I can't ever change without you. You reflect me, I love that about you. And if I could, I would look at us all the time. Just if you're in my hand and a pocket full of soap, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your head on the glass, I'll be trying to pull you through. You just gotta be strong. I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other back of me. They can see the set in my heart. There's a space and now you go. Show me how to fight for now. I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. It's like you're a mirror. Oh, then I staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside me. Now it's feeling this promise that we're making to affections into what? 'Cause it's like I'm a mirror. I'm here staring back at me, staring back at me. Yesterday's history. Oh. Tomorrow's a mystery. Oh. I can see you looking back at me.
Kia ora koutou. Yes, starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
My mirror staring back at me, staring back at me. Inspiration for this precious song.
The hour of two has struck. Welcome everybody to the Harcourts Hamilton Auction Rooms. Great to see you here today. My name is Mark. Just one of two auctioneers working today. Campbell Scott over here, he's got his Madonna headset on as well. So he'll be calling the balance of auctions on the card. Murray Watson standing here, one of our management team, and we'll be taking over some of the negotiation duties today. Louise Macklow over here manages our Chartwell and Ngaruawahia branches. And we're all here to welcome you and wish you well today. We've got 9 properties up. Now, we did have 11, but one of them is going to be carried out next week. That's Hukanui Road with Ari Harris, John Dunn. Steph Mills is the lady you want to see for 14 Matawhero. We're not calling that auction today, but Steph will field any inquiries that you've got about that. The property is still available to you. But 9 of the best to our vendors. Thank you very much for entrusting us with your auction property. And I see some nervous vendors here as we speak, but they put a lot of work and a lot of effort to get the property up to scratch. And I've had the chance to inspect each and every one of these properties. We've got a great card for you today, right across town, right across the province. So to you bidders and buyers in the room, we wish you all the very, very best. Hope you're all prepared with your bidding strategy and you've got your numbers ready, and we can get you into your next property, your next home. Good luck, Mark, to you as well. To those watching us on the online stream, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you enjoy the card today. I'm sure we'll see some frenzied bidding action today. I'm sure we will do too. Here's David Forster, manager of our Rotatuna office. Okay, well, we better just make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody's on the same page with how we're going to operate. We'll run through the conduct of auction. That's how we roll here at Harcourts Hamilton every week. We've got the confidential reserves. They're in the top pocket, figuratively. We're going to invite you into the bidding and we'll get you to bid to that reserve or go past it and win. To prevail as the highest bidder to win. Now, along the way, you might hear Campbell or myself placing vendor bids. That means, we're not bidding, we better get cracking. Vendor bids are what we place to keep things moving along or get them started. Nowhere near the reserve, always below the reserve. We'll make it clear if we're placing a vendor bid. And you can bid confidently on top of that. If our colleagues from Harcourts are bidding or licensed agents from other companies, will try and identify those people to you. And you know that we don't always reach the reserve in the initial bidding. It's no cause to panic. The auction doesn't come to a close. We're going to pause the auction. If you're the highest bidder, we'll pop out to the foyer. We'll help you buy the property. And you'll want to do that knowing that you have an exclusivity of opportunity at auction. If the property doesn't sell, it passes in back to our sales consultant, then made available to everybody in the marketplace. So you know you'll have a more complex situation after that. Make sure we've got your best bid on show at all times. Now, you need to be that highest bidder in that situation where we're pausing, because if you're waiting to have another go, sometimes that will be denied to you, because clause 2.6 says the vendor or the seller can withdraw the property from the auction floor and sell it out there. So just make sure you're in that top position. Campbell and I can nominate the bidding increments, the size of the bids. We're happy to work with your bidding strategy. We can refuse bids, but only if they're not in the best interest of the auction or of our owners. The final thing we tell you, and we want to hear this noise 9 times today. Oh, yes, music to your ears. If it falls in your favour and you've won the property, all you have to do to formalise the sale is autograph the agreement, the contract, and then the deposit you pay is 10% of the purchase price, unless you've arranged otherwise, and we'll give you a copy of the approved documentation, and away you go as the new owner. Sold sticker goes on. Happy days. It's the place to buy. The first is the office. Sean Cosgrave from our Glenview team, they bring forward to you number 2, Pascal Place. We're in Flagstaff. We've got some owners who have been there for quite some time. Pascal Place, well, it is a sweetie. Is it perfection? I think it's very, very close to that. It's been well looked after. And our sprightly owner's going to a retirement situation. Nancy, I think that's totally premature. But anyway, we wish you well on that next jaunt. Good work. And let's have a look at what your legal advisor describes the property as: a freehold estate. That's the good, strong tenure that we love. 843 square metres, so it's a good size bit of land in that cul-de-sac. Legal description is accurate, and there's no change to that extensive chattel list that has been distributed by the team. And I see even the Shark vacuum cleaner is going to remain for you. And all importantly, as well as the spa pool, which is just not warranted, which they never are, but the pizza oven is staying, so there we go. You can't have more than that out the back. It's a super spot as well. Right, the settlement date, well, that's struck down for the 29th of August this year, and we've got a little bit of flexibility. We can work with you there. Sir, are you listening to my beautiful words? I hope you are, because I'm just about to describe the property to you about such a jolly spot, such a super spot, cul-de-sac living, and it's just been very, very well cared for, well looked after, well enhanced. I got a golden guided tour from our vendors. They showed me out with the berries, the fruit trees, 2 big garden sheds. You know it's a home where you're going to have a good time. There's only been happy times that have been had in there. You've got so much expansive living, both indoors, outdoors and in between. Lovely kitchen, lovely couple of bedrooms, and the bunks that have been made in that 3rd room, the office, that could suit you as well. Great garaging, plenty of storage in the home, but it's in that good area. Right, well, you're a lot of full of chat. You might be starting us in the bidding. I'm sure you would, wouldn't you? What's the consensus now that you get underway? You rudely talked through my description. What's the opening? 800, Tim Clark, welcome in. Bidding for a buyer there at 800. It's not a bad start. That's the opening bid, 800,000. Where do we go from here, team? What are we saying? We've got to put 50 on? You might do if you like. At 800,000 and we're away for Pascal Place. I better pick up the hammer here and now. At 800, I'll work with a 25 if you're quick. First chance, right here and now in the front. At 800,000 even, second call. Should be a sea of hands at this level. Third call at 800, don't let me miss it. At 800,000, I'll vendor bid quickly and without hesitation, Tim. I'm going to say 825 on behalf of the owner. Hopefully my last vendor bid, but let's see what you'd say. Would you say 850 for me, something like that? At 850, good man. Back in front, is it my one and only bidder here and now with Tim? Licensed at 850,000. Do I have 25 to go? First chance, you can move to Flagstaff. Second call. Good solid construction. The lawn game here is strong. Third and final call, do I hear 875 or maybe 9? Any bid in competition? I've got 850 right here. What's happening down the back, Ramit, Tillery? We've got any better bid than that? I'm at 850. I'm not going to vendor bid against Tim any further. Sir? 5,000? Don't you mean 5 times 5? 855. There's Young Yang from our team, bidding for a buyer. 860. I thought you might go straight to 9, Tim. At 860. 860,000. Don't make me wait as long as we did for that first bid, Young. First chance at 860 at Pascal Place. Second call. Have you got a sweet tooth? You'll love this one. Third call at 860. Here and now. Do we pause? Okay, Tim. Just try it. 865. At 865, 870, doing it comfortably, as you should be there at 870,000. 900's the bid I'm looking for, Young. 870's the bid we have now, first chance. Second call. Third and final call at 870. Do we do the walk again? Young, I know it's a bit tricky on the phone, but you have to be quick, sir. You had to be ready for that counter bid, 870,000. I've given you the 3 calls. I'm dying to sell it to these people at 870. Young, that's a very cheeky question. At 870. You've got a bid to find out. You're only coming second. We haven't got 2 of them. At 870,000. 72 straight. Say 880, would you? 872 with Young at 872. I think it's a good bid. It's a good idea. 872 Pascal Place. Remember, 873. 878. Okay, we don't mind a little sixer at 878. At 878. He's a gentleman, Young. He's left that 880 bid for you. Peter Snell fans will be all over that. 843 square metres of Flagstaff's finest. Indoor, outdoor living, superb. Lots of happy memories. Oh, Young, really? Surely you'd say 880. Come on, be a gentleman. 879. I'm just here to count them, I suppose. 879. What's it to be? Love that bid. 890, Young. These people know how it's done. At 890,000. Doing well. First call now. Let's put the pressure on him. Second call. Third call, 890. Surely he's run out. At 890, he just likes it too much. He doesn't mind the limelight, that young Yang, I don't think. At 890,000. Just two in the race. What are we doing over here? Surely you want to move to Flagstaff. At 890 to Pascal Place. Young, I'm going to invite these good people out. At 890,000. 9 auctions today. 890. I think we've done the trick. I'm just going to pause. We've got a little bit of work to do to get you there. Out you come. Murray Watson will look after you. We're pausing the auction.
Parcel of land, some 655 square metres, more or less. Lot 190, deposit plan S10595. Christine, how's that mic at the back? It's all right, good. And the record of title is 6C, folio 331. No tenancies, ladies and gents, will be delivered to you with vacant possession. Some 7 weeks from today's date is the preferred settlement date for the property. Just a reminder as well as to the chattels, they are all being sold to you in as is, where is condition. You'll see that in the chattels box, but also reaffirmed in clause 24, as is, where is, in all respects to you, ladies and gents. Well, 18 and 18A Chelmsford, it is 2 for 1, a rare and highly sought after opportunity. I'd suggest for savvy investors, for developers, maybe for house flippers. You've got that 1960s 3-bed brick home at the front of the title there, the living area there, it's spacious, it's sun-filled. You've also got that 2008 2-bedroom in behind, ideal I'd suggest as a rental, maybe a guest house, or indeed for extended family accommodation. Both homes, they do need a do-up, presenting what I'd suggest is an exciting opportunity in a popular location. Bring your vision, add some instant value to it, and of course it's zoned for Hillcrest High and only walking distance to the university as well. Good luck to your buyers. You've seen how it's done with lot 1. Call it out, let's travel from there. Where do you see value? How many, sir? 500? Good luck and welcome with it at $500,000. Who joins me at what, say 550? We go straight to 550 now. 500 my opening bids. At 650, I like your number a lot better. At 650, welcome and good luck with yours too. What say you, my starter? Back at 700, is it perhaps? 650 here, your competition. At 650,000. Few on the phones here, folks. Got all the forms we need. At 650,000, I look for 700. First the chance at 650. Second call now at 650,000. Can't bid just the one time, James. You know how it works. Third final chance at 650. Who joins me for 700? Folks, at that level, vendor's quite happy to take it back. Vendor bid now with me at $700,000. I'll let you in for 25 from here. Who's got 725 for us? At 700,000 on a vendor bid. At 710, shortening my stride, but it puts you back in front. Good spot to be at 710. Oblige you the same increment. Call it 20 if you like. At 710,000 now. At 710. What say you at the back of the room? At 710,000. Looking for 720. First chance at 710. Second call now at 710,000. I look for 720. More if you want to stamp your mark. Third final chance. We all done at 710,000. Sits here. Again, folks, just walking in a market value. Happy to take it back. Sits with me now. 720 the vendor bid. 50 would be a good number here. Happy to take the 30 if it helps. Watch the retort at 720 with the vendor. 720,000. Take me to 30. I'll have a chat to the vendor on your behalf. Don't intend to bid again from here. At 720,000. 722. Front and front at 722. Round me up to 30 surely. First call at 722,000. Second chance now at 722. We're done silent. I look for 730. Third final chance. Folks, looks like it's just you and I at this stage. You've been there all the way through. We'll need a little bit more. We'll come and have a chat to you. Pause the option. Just like you've seen with lot number 1. Be back in a few moments' time.
Oh, why can't you? what you want. Be that girl.
Okie dokes. Now, we're going to go back to Pascal Place, number 2. And Murray, you've been working with our highest bidder. We paused at 890. We had 2 bidders in the race. We weren't in our selling instructions, but what has happened, please, Murray?
We have an increase in the bidding to 928,000.
928,000. Now, I look to our good owners at the rear. Bruce, are you speaking for the family? Can we put her on the market? Yes. It's on the market and selling? At 928,000, number 2, Pascal Place in Flagstaff. I'm selling. Now, my good team down in front here, this is the time you say 9:30. First call and we sell away after a long and happy tenure. Twice, you know, the pizza oven stays. Third call at 9:28. Nancy, you can wipe those tears. Congratulations to our good new owners. That is gone and sold. Congratulations. The office, Sean Cosgrave, well done, and thanks very much, Murray, for your assistance as well. Thank you very much. Look at that happy buyer meeting seller. Auction rooms where it happens. Doesn't happen other times. Theatre of dreams, I'm telling you, it's the place to buy and sell real estate. Now, that cheeky bidder from our last auction was a gentleman by the name of Young Yang, and he's from our Rutatuna office, but he's the listing consultant. Bruce, better file you out, too noisy. Young Yang was bidding in the last auction, but he is now the lead marketing consultant. Again, we stay in Flagstaff, in the spot where everybody wants to live, so I've seen. And we're at 9 Derwent Place. Hey, this is a great example of a home, and understandable that everyone wants to live here. And here's a home with all the non-negotiables that you are looking for, I know. Pristine and perfect for purpose. That's how I describe it at 9 Derwent Place, Flagstaff. Freehold proposition. The freehold estate, 605 square metres. Legally described in an accurate fashion. 8th of August is the date that you're going to move in, unless you've arranged otherwise. The chattels are unchanged. It's a nice, clean, concise contract, and Young has made that all available to you. Hey, look, you cannot be confused. It's not a complex proposition we've got here. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double internal access garage, full family home in resplendent condition, as I would describe it. It's got everything that you want, tucked down the private lane. That's perfect as well. The 4 bedrooms, look at the primary suite opening out, the double arch Gola situation, so your outdoor living aspect for son is perfect. Kitchen's integrated with that living for those daily catch-ups and good times. Now, have you got a young budding basketballer in the family? The court is marked out. You may have the next Stephen Adams on the way, so I think there's good vibes moving into Derwent Place. It's immaculate and just crying out for that next owner. Who is that going to be? How much are you going to pay? Let's find out. I ask you now to start the bidding at 9 Derwent Place. Gosh, it's done the trick. Can we something in the... You people going to have a bid? 900. I heard that. Jack, you're in there at 9. Good on you, sir. At 900, our licensed associate from down the road says 900,000. What's the bid in competition? Are we going straight to $1 million? At 900 only for the full family proposition, permanent material construction. First chance, we're in the good areas. Twice is there 50. Third call at 9. You were full of chat earlier. Come on, I want to see these bids coming in, guys. 950. Who's doing the bidding? Who's in charge? We're just at 900 at the rear. At 900, I'll take 950. Jack, that is a vendor bid at 950. Now, there might be an opportunity coming up. Did I see that hand shoot up, Mark? No. At 950, do I hear $1 million? Once, and I'm calling it to you. Twice, I give you the opportunity. Third final chance, $1 million, thank you, sir. At $1 million, who goes 1050 from here? Or is it just the one bidder we're working with? I'll let you in quickly for 25 if you're keen. First chance, twice, third and final call. Any better bid? I'm going to pause and give Jack Spire the opportunity. We're at $1 million only at Derwent Place. Simple proposition, not complex. Okay. You're leading the race, Jack. You know how it works. You've done many times before. Murray will give you the opportunity. We'll see if we can get you across the line. Okay, well, let's carry on in our program. Number 4 of the day, 14 Fiona Place. And yes, she is a little honey, isn't she, this Fiona? She's been so well loved and so well cared for our owners, by our owners, pardon me. Come on now, excuse me. Just while I'm doing this, silence, thank you. So well loved, so well cared for, and it has paid our owners back in spades. It's a tremendous opportunity for you. Team RC, Ray Mitchell, Christine Willis are in the driving seat with the campaign. Had a super campaign as always, and very impressed with what Ray and Christine do. They're very hard-working and very organised, which I think is key. Take a look at this one at 14 Fiona Place, Dinsdale. It is a freehold estate. Yes, it is. 662 square metres, in fact. So it's a good-sized section in the cul-de-sac, of course, the 25th of July, 2025. That's the date you move in. If you've got a slight difference in that, we could probably work with you. And just a good list of chattels there. They're unchanged as to the one that's been distributed to you. I think when Fiona came about, the Kiwis, we had it sussed, didn't we? We wanted to create homes that just enabled an easy and fulfilling lifestyle, and I think that still applies today. It's great spaces in the home, isn't it? And just lovely aspect for the sun. It's a very light, bright and convivial home. Great feeling to be inside there. Comfortable for you to move in with the 3 bedrooms, but you might like to impress your touch on it. You don't have to do that urgently, but it's something you might do. Great section, isn't it? Look at it with the big garage on there. It's perfect. It's a quiet little cul-de-sac, and I love it when all the homes in the street are really well cared for and well looked after. It just goes to show you're moving in to a very, very good community, that is for sure. 14 Fiona Place. Who's going to court her? Who's going to take ownership? And who is going to start the bidding for me at 14 Fiona Place? 600, Christine, you're bidding for a buy there. Good on you. Christine's buyer says 600,000. That's a reasonable place to start, I would have thought. It's 600. I invite your bids northward of that. Maybe you'd say 620 for me. If you're feeling very bold, you might say 650, but I'll leave it up to you. I've got 600 at the moment with Christine's buyer. First chance at that figure. Ample opportunity for you here. Lots and lots of upside. Second call there at 600,000. 610, nice to see you in the bidding too, Sue. Good luck to you. 610 with the second campaigner in the race. It's 610. Says they want it just a bit more than your buyer, Christine. What do you say? 620. Oh, no, not done with yet. It's 620. It's 620. I don't mind counting in the tens. It's easy for me, but it's an easy purchase for you. It's 620,000 now. Who goes next? What's the next bid to be? It's 620. Do I hear 10 on top? It's 620. First chance. Here we go. Twice, and we're on the way, are we? 630, sir, got that bid banked and thanked there at 630. Franked and stamped at 630, taking the lead from you, Christine. I know you don't enjoy that. It's $630,000. What do we say in response? Sorry? 640. Thanks for making that clear. It's 640,000. I want to make it clear to you all, it's a tremendous opportunity. 640 is the bid we've got now. Cash of the Kiwi, fair and reasonable at 640. Do we go to 6.5? At 640,000 now for the first time. And twice. What's my good man saying there? Third chance at 40. Don't mind if you try a little 5 just to stay in the race. 640 rights are away from you. Against you there at 640. Everyone else welcome to join at this fair and reasonable juncture at 640. What's it to be? Are we working with a 5, a 10 or something stronger? 640, sir. I can see you mulling it over. I can see you contemplating. I would say end the thoughts and just bid for me now at 640. I've used up my 3 calls. I'm not going to vendor bid against the listing agent, so you could put your neck out doing that. Just need a wee nod from you now to say 5 more at 640. Christine, you appear to be leading the race. Well, you are leading the race. That's obvious, isn't it? But we're not in our selling instructions. Come on, we'll offer you buyer the opportunity. Let's see if we can get them into Fiona. Now, Sue, you know the procedure. We're not finished. The auction does remain open and live, but at the moment I'm talking to Christine's buyer there. Campbell, you might have an update for us. Excellent. Yeah, why don't you?
Mark, just while he is taking instructions on Fiona, we'll revert back to 18A and 18 Chelmsford that we parked a little while ago, folks. Mark would have explained at the start of the auction procedure this afternoon, the vendors, they do have the right to withdraw the property at any time and to sell it outside of the rooms. That is clause 2.6 to which we are referring, and in this case they have exercised the right to do that. So I'm pleased to advise that the property, it has sold. Congratulations to all parties. And Mark will be back shortly with an update on Fiona Place.
Okay, we're going back to Fiona, 14 Fiona Place, and I've got some exciting news for you. I've been working with Christine and her bidder, and the bid stood at 640,000, but we have had an increase in that bid, and Christine, that bid now stands at 658,000, and I look to our vendors, and have I got instructions to sell? Yes, that's a nod of the head. So at 14 Fiona Place, we are on the market and selling. Calling now for those late bids, and sir, I'm looking directly your way as well. At 658,000, this home is changing hands, that is for sure, to this good person at the moment. First chance at 658, surely there's a music fan out there would say 660 for me. Second call, 658. Third and final call, 658. So you're resolute, vehement, determined? Absolutely. Great news for you, ma'am. You've done well. You're the new owner of 14 Fiona Place. It's gone and sold. Well done, Ray and Christine. Another successful auction campaign. It's been great to work with you all. Well done. Thank you very much. Okay, the office, Sean Cosgrave from the Glenview office are here again for our next proposition at 17 Hino Street. Now, it's a big day for this property, and we've got some people involved. Thanks very much, Emma. And so we're in Mairoa at number 17 Hino Street. So thanks to those who are representing the sale for us, for your instructions. There we are at the back, Kerry. Thank you for leading the team on that one. And Sean and the team obviously very, very busy. Success earlier in the day. They've made all the relevant documentation available and accessible to you, and I think that is important for you now. 17 Hino Street, as we go to the agreement, Mairoa, it is a freehold section, and the size of the section is 870 square metres, that's right. It's Lot 14, Block 3, Deposited Plan 9152, Certificate of Title Volume 727, Folio 255, in the South Auckland Land Registry. The settlement date struck down is the 17th of this month. And I know that you've read, acknowledged and have checked off additional clauses 23 and 24 stating there's no vendor warranties applied, deletions in sections 9.1, 2, 3 and 4. And clause 24 says the attorney bears no liability for any aspect of the property. You've inspected, you've done your due diligence, and you are here and ready to bid. And the framework is here for you. That is clear. The tidy up, the strip out, and then, hey, you get cracking and get going. The wooden framework, the section itself is exactly rectangular, street frontage of 100 links, which Campbell will know is around about 20 metres. So it's a good proposition in terms of development. 3-bedroom configuration, double garage. Mairoa is a great spot to be, and we're closer to the city in this particular part of it. You're right in between Forest Lake and Mairoa Intermediate Schools, not far from the Asian Kitchen. The Sugar Bowl Cafe is just a mere stroll away. We're starting away, we're getting cracking. Who's going to kick us into life at 70? Sorry? 200,000, that's a bit of the optimism, sir. But 300, okay, there you've been usurped already. 480, okay, there he puts up the triple tops for me at $480,000. Who goes next? Sorry? 495. Got you 15, sir, and good to see you back in the room. 540, puts up another cheeky 45 for me at 540,000. Now we're running like the kiddies at bath time here at 540,000. Who goes next? What's the next bid to be? At 540, some obscure number for me. At 540, first chance. 870 squares.
560.
Love it, sir. Puts up the Commodore for me and says 15 at 560. 560. Now my good bidders down here, you must be ready to roar into life at some stage. First chance at 560. Liam, give him a poke. He may respond. Second call at 560. Third and final call at 560,000. Where's that next bid coming for me? At 560, James leading serve. You got a little cheeky handful in there, a cheeky 5, maybe a 3 just to stay afloat, stay in front. Got it, sir. 562. 570. Gosh, he's nonchalant with those bids at 570, but he's assertive. At 570, would seem like pretty good buying to me. At 570. Next bid to be. First chance at that figure, twice at the number. Third and final call at 570. Can't see you letting go at this early stage, sir. At 570. Giving you the opportunity to increase at 570. Who goes next? Krista, what are you doing for me? Twice in Soul, having a scratch of the cheek at 570. Sir, would you like to come in for a little couple? Shake of the head, 570, big section, in that perfect rectangular shape. Total equilateral at 570,000. That's the bid to beat. Not a whisper, a wink, a wobble or a wave from over this side of the room at 570. James, sit tight, you're in the box seat at 570,000. No increase from your underbidder. James, we can't sell at that level to you. I need to take some instructions from the selling team. I'll come over and talk to you. Campbell, you might even be able to help out with this. So I'll pause the auction and we'll give this bidder the opportunity to buy. Okay, negotiation continuing on Hino Street, but we've got to go back to 9 Derwent Place, Flagstaff. Do you remember that? We're working with our one bidder. Just keeping my eye on you, sir. I am keeping my eye on you at 9 Derwent Place, Flagstaff. Jack's bidder said $1 million. That wasn't going to own it, so have we got a conclusion, Murray, please?
We do it. All the 2.6 has been withdrawn and sold outside the room.
So you remember that at the start of the session saying the owner reserves the right to withdraw the property at any time before it's sold. That's been done. We've had an increase in the bid and a happy unconditional sale. Congratulations. Well done, Young Yang. Good sale. Boom, gone and sold. Thanks again, Murray. Excellent. Right, I'll just be a moment and we'll have some nice, pleasant Taylor Swift music.
362A River Road. Grant, whereabouts are you? Back of the room there. Grant Shackleton's been the marketing consultant. We're good to go for River Road. Wonderful property it is, a freehold estate, 400 square metres more or less of land, ladies and gents. It's described as Lot 4, Deposit Plan S84188. The record of title reference is 66D, folio 341. It has been sold without tenancies, vacant possession, and the date favoured by the vendor is the 1st of August. Just draw your attention to the chattels, quite a number of chattels and appliances added to Schedule 1 there. They are understood to be in working order, but very much sold as is, ladies and gents. And of course, you would make yourselves familiar with Clause 24, the garden shed provision there. Buyers and bidding today, you accept that there has not been a code compliance certificate issued for that. You buy it as is, where is as well. Well, folks, magnificent elevated views back across the river to the city with this wonderful River Road property, FMG Stadium, Seddon Park, all in the distance there. The flow of the home is impressive, maximising the best of the city. It's an ideal lock and leave retreat or a low maintenance base perhaps for professionals. The stylish contemporary home with those spacious open living areas there offer the most fantastic balcony to soak in the sun, to soak in those views, and of course some spectacular sunsets to be enjoyed from there as well. Plenty of content has been packed into what is a generously proportioned 190 square metre layout more or less. Of course, you get to drive up and into the internal access garage there. You've got the adjoining office. Plenty of off-street parking as well, extra space there for you. Good luck, buyers. Wonderful home it is. Very popular part of the city. My instructions are we take a bid from the floor and work from there. Where do you see value for it? 360A, 362A River Road is worth how much to you? Start it away. Look to you for an opening bid or offer. It's a good way of making a room go quiet, isn't it? Ask for an opening bid. Where do you see value for it? Promise you it won't be too high. You throw a number at us, we'll travel it from there. First the chance, buyers, I look to you. I look for an opening bid, opening offer. Lots of content, popular part of the city. Nice low maintenance living. Second chance for an opening bid. Where do you see value for it? Third and final chance. In your hands. Call it out, ladies and gents. Well, Grant, to my surprise and to the delight of some of the conditional parties that you've been working with, we will pass the property back into you. Of course, if you've got any further interest, be that unconditional or indeed at this stage conditional buyers, I would love to hear from you. Mark will be back up in a moment for Henau Street. Won't be long.
Going to 17 Henau Street in Mairoa. Now, I've been privy to what happened here, and Campbell, you were helping out, thank you. And look, this is what's happened again. Again, it's a case of our vendor, after an increase in the bidding, which has been appreciated, sir, and to you, our vendors have exercised their prerogative under Clause 2.6. They've said we're satisfied with that outcome. We're going to withdraw the property from the auction floor, but it's very happily and unconditionally Sold. So very well done to the office, Sean Cosgrave. That's 2 from 2 again today. So well done in regards to the old master there. Thank you, Murray. We're going to go along to our next auction, Emma Hughes. Thank you. We're going to the paddock. This next property here at number 61 McFarlane Street in Hamilton East. The man that has been representing the marketing campaign is Himanshu Adhikari. He is a great man to work with. He's got a fantastic vendor. She's done everything that Himanshu has asked of her. She's made everything available and accessible to you. I'm sure you've enjoyed your inspections of the home and getting those due diligence pieces ticked off. It's well worth your while. We've got 2 structures here, the home and the studio at the rear, which I think is just an absolutely magnificent facility and a magnificent amenity that has been added to the home. Our good vendor teaches the yoga. She is Raglan bound to carry on doing the same, so we appreciate it very, very much, the instructions that she's given us. There we are here too. Murray, you've ever been interested in the yoga? Is that right? That's interesting. So let's see what your legal advisor says about 61 McFarlane Street, Hamilton East, a freehold proposition. Well, that's that good strong tenure that we offer you. 653 square metres is the size of the section, more or less. We've got 3 weeks after the unconditional date today, which is the 4th, will be the 11th, 18th, 25th of July. If you're working to an alternative date, it had to have been agreed through Himanshu, but we certainly abide by that. No problems at all. We'll just take a look at the home in the front for a start. Good sturdy home, resplendent condition in the exterior. The paint's been done, really does catch the eye when you go through the hedge, through the gate, and you are there. It's just so lucky to have a home that's been built like this. You can sense the kauri, the rimu, the totara within. These are beautiful timbers that we don't have the luxury of constructing with anymore, but you've got them too. Very, very comfortable, but you'll have it looking great, I'm sure. Out the back, so that driveway's in great condition too. We've got the yoga studio. I think there's been over 20 students in there at one stage enjoying it. We've got the freehold solar panels on top, and that powers both structures, so that's a bonus. Our good vendor has gone to a lot of trouble to get those lawns in the condition they are. It's bowling green flat, superb. The citrus is in superb condition as well. You're just going to enjoy being part of the Hamilton East. All the eateries made there, I love going there, and it's a really vibrant part of our city, is it not? Down to the river for a good walk and a stroll. I even like having a swim down there and testing my manu prowess down in the river on those hot sunny days also. It's got the school zones. It's really a good proposition. 2 for 1 is how we like it. That's where we offer it to you folks. Start us away where in the bidding. Let's see what we can do for you, see if we can get you in there. What's the opening bid, the opening offer? 61 McFarlane Street. That's good. No, it's good you broke the silence, ma'am. 750, that's good. A better number 2. I like the order of that. 750,000, you're in, and well done, and thanks for your patience in waiting. At 750, let's see if it's going to be worth your while. At 750, do we have a bid in competition of that figure for our good opening bidder down in front? Maybe it's straight to 8, you tell me, but at $750,000, we're on the way, we're on the board at least. Let's see if we can get round to home base. First chance there, 750,000. Second call, I don't mind working with a 20. Third and final call at $750,000 cash of the Kiwi. What are we saying? A bidding competition. I'm going to go 770 in the absence of your bidding, and that's a vendor bid, ma'am. That's saying it's going to stay with the owner. I'd love you to say 800 for me if you're up for that, but at 770, that's a vendor bid. First chance at that figure, 775. Good stuff, and you've got those numbers in the right order. That's good. It's 775. Staying in front, that's the place to be. It's 775 or 7 3/4. Here we are. It's lovely big hammy section. Robust, solid home. Just calling out for your occupancy. What are your purposes for the studio? That is the question. It's 775. I've taken a 5 from one bidder. I'm happy to work with 5 from another, but at 775, still staying with the owner at this stage, but these good bidders are in the lead. 775. Nice big section. People are clambering over themselves to get into this part of our city, Ham East, where the cool kids go. At 775. First chance. Twice. And third at 775. Look, I'm going to vendor bid one final time at 780 to match that, to increase by 5. I'll need you to go higher than that. I want you to say 800, but at 780, that's just a final vendor bid there. Auctioneers place that on behalf of the owner at 780. You need to be a little bit stronger. I'll work with another 5, but be quick about it. First chance at 780 on the vendor bid. You could be in the box seat. 785, and that's appreciated. Now you are leading, and there'll be no more vendor bids. At 785, at 61 McFarlane Street. First chance, and we're doing not too badly down here. Second call. Third call at 785. I'm looking to my listing agent at 785. What's it to be? You must be quick, because I'm going to pause and give these people the opportunity to buy. At 785. I'll give him a moment, seeing he's the boss of this campaign. At 785. I think you said 1 million, please. I was going to say that's okay. 785. Himanshu, I met him on my first day of work, and I was just asking him about his name. He said Him Man Shoes. So that's how I learned to remember it. Himanshu Adhikari. We're at 785 at this stage. You just got one other competitor, Himanshu, but I'm going to give them all the rights just at this early stage, unless you leap into action and put forward the folding for us at this stage at 785 with a little bit of work to do. Got to get you in. It's a very, very popular part of our town. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's a heck of a time to be ordering your fish and chips, but at 785, I'll give him a moment. At 785. Let's see what he can do. Just reminding you what you bid for. Look at the condition. The weatherboard and tile, you can't beat that combo. It'll be there for another 100. I'm confident in saying that, but just check with me at the end of that if it's not. We can have a chat about that. The new studio's been added. Solar panels. And when you bid for those, you own them. There's no monthly payments or anything like that. They are yours. Economic is how we like it. 785. Is that other conversation finished, Himanshu? 785. Look, I'll tell you what. You've had a good period of time. I'm not going to be unfair to these people. Murray's going to try and help you out with this one. We're not quite there yet, but we'll see if we can get you into the being the buyer. So we'll just pause the auction. And the address that we have for you is Stanfield Court, number 5 in this cul-de-sac. What we have in terms of our marketing representative today is Miranda Guilford. She's from our Rotatuna office. No one gives better service to her vendors than Miranda. I can say that hand on heart. So it's been lovely to meet your vendors, Miranda, and I'm sure they move on with mixed feelings because the home's performed so well for you. I think it's a home that gives you everything. It's got a whole lot of X Factor, and of course their choice in the X Factor agent were done with a plume as well. Northern Suburbs, cul-de-sac, family proportions, let's go. It's a freehold estate at 5 Stanfield Court, Rotatuna. 811 square metres more or less is the size of the parcel. It's a good size section. The legal description is unchanged. We're settling on the 24th of July. Now the chattel list, it's as good as you'll ever see. It's extensive, it's exhaustive. Bar fridge staying, which I think is outstanding, and there'll still be a bit of life left in that one too, Steve, me boy. There's another couple. The spa pool's going to remain. The 10 metre by 10 metre cabin, now that's going to be a tremendous asset to anyone who takes over the ownership today. 4 panel heaters without the home. And look, I could go on, but they're all there. There's some exclusions, but there's no change to that. We're guaranteeing you vacant possession on that 24th of July. Like I say, tell me that you weren't surprised when you opened the front door here at 5 Stanfield Court. That's why I say it's got huge wow factor, huge X factor. It's got style, it's got panache, it's got conviviality, it's got a real class about it. Love the living situations. The fulcrum of the home for me is the covered outdoor area, and they say if those screens could talk, well, they'll tell a couple of good tales for you. Spa pool's right there. It's just evident that a whole lot of fun has been had in the home, and you will too. The renovation in the kitchen, that was A1. You can keep those cold ones going out to your guests and your family outside. The everyday living space, and I love the more formal lounge at the front of the home. We sat in there the other day. It's just a super spot. You'll be well ensconced there. The primary bedroom suite, well, that is sumptuous, gorgeous ensuite walk-in robe. I love the style in the family bathroom as well, so there's never going to be an argument in the morning, never a queue. Extra bedrooms, so you've got that flexibility. You've seen the man space that's been chosen for the moment adjacent to the living. You may have different plans if the family is a growing one, that is for sure. The dual generation factor is going to be easy for you here. You've got the cabin, the teenagers will love you for that. The extended family can stay too. It's a really sunny section. It's got that privacy, shelter. It's a super spot at Stanfield Court, and we are ready to go. Can we find a new buyer, please? Who's here to bid and buy at number 5 Stanfield Court? I commend it to you. In the heart of Rotatuna. What's the opinion on value? They just one at a time, please. Do not rush me. Do not rush me. Rose, is your team from the Chartwell office going to put forward for a buyer? As I look to the rear, opening salvo. Sir, you're here for Stanfield Court. I'm looking your way. And right here, madam, in front. Start us where in the... we thought $1 million would be a reasonable place to start. Just to give you a clue, the old Austin Powers, $1 million, surely. Mr. Puri, you haven't had a bid yet today. Kick us away at $1 million. They're remaining stoic, Miranda. They're remaining staunch for me. I'm going to put you on notice because I passed back to Miranda. We're going to invite all parties in the marketplace to come and compete. 5 Stanfield Court. Last chance. They haven't bid for me. I think they'd prefer to deal with you anyway. I think that's the reason now. The on-the-market price we agreed, we're going to carry on with that at $1,079,000 only. That you can buy it for that. That is the price. Buyers in all situations, whether you're conditional or otherwise, we'd still love to talk to a cash buyer, of course, but we've got to get these people off to their next situation. Miranda Guilford is the person to talk to. The price of the property is $1,079,000. Emma, we're on the market at that figure. Talk to Miranda. She'll be happy to take your call, and you can do that from right about now. You've got to call Nevada. That's good. Come on through. Daniel Drury.
Righto, ladies and gents, 40 Nevada Road has been marketed by Daniel Drury. Daniel works from our Chartwell office. And of Of course, it's described as a cross-lease freehold title. That means you get two estates. Firstly, the interest in the land, that's 3/4 of the 817 square metres more or less. And secondly, of course, the leasehold interest, the dwelling. Both of those estates contained and comprised in CT references 12D 766 and 12D 763. This property has been sold to you, vacant possession, no tenancies in place. The settlement date favoured by the vendor is the 1st of August. And just a reminder, ladies and gents, as to the acknowledgement in clause 24, the wall-mounted light fitting in the living room that is not working, and that will be passed over to you in that state at settlement. Will not be remedied by the vendor. Well, folks, 40 Nevada Road, the proverbial no-brainer here. I'd suggest a logical purchase or investment. It's spacious, it's tidy, it's a comfortable abode, well-proportioned, in excellent condition as well. And of course, in that highly sought-after Hillcrest High Zone. It's open plan. The upgraded kitchen there anchors what is generous dining and lounge spaces. Got newly laid carpet. The walls have been freshly painted. The bathroom updated as well. And of course, that garage that's been converted to an extra room for a gym, maybe for hobbies. Great space for the kids to play. It's an absolute bonus. Healthy Homes compliant too now, you'll be pleased to know. And I can tell you folks that our owners, they do have their hearts set on their next dream home, and offer is in play on that. They are here to meet the market today. Good news for you. Started away where you see fit. Opening bidder offer is what? Where do you see value? Very quiet afternoon. Started away. Last one for the day. Must all be here for this one. Where do you see the figure for it? Started away where? Call it out. Opening bidder offer. What I can tell you, ladies and gents, is that if you don't take the opportunity to bid at this stage, we do have a signed offer ready to present to the vendors pretty shortly afterwards. So if you've done the homework and you put yourself into a cash position, here's your opportunity to eliminate the competition. Where do you see the figure for it? Give you three chances. First, second opportunity, I look for an opening bid or offer. Third, final chance. Well then, Dan, it looks like we will be passing it in from the auction to the delight of the conditional party, or the party, I should say, holding that offer. What is the story with those? Have we got the time for presentation if other parties are interested? Monday at 4 p.m. and between now and then, are we pricing the property? Wonderful. Your chance to have your final inspection, or indeed your first inspection if you've been watching along online and see this has been a good opportunity. All offers in Monday at 4 p.m. and good luck with those. That is passed in. Thank you, Mark.
Strawberry lipstick state of mind.
row, don't you? Thank you, everybody, for your patience just in the final one. So at 785,000 was never going to own the property, but we've been working with good people, Murray, you have been. Did you manage to get any more money out of these good people? Okay, and 828, love the symmetry. Love that number. Does our owner accept it? Cornelia says yes, she's selling. She's off to Raglan. I sell away at number 61 McFarlane Street. Himanshu's done all the hard yards. You've done even harder at 828,000. Is there another couple of thousand to take it away from you? Second chance, third call. Well, therefore, I'm delighted to announce that 61 McFarlane Street, Hamilton East, is going. It's going. What? No. It's gone and sold. Congratulations. Very, very well done. Himanshu, well done. Murray Watson, another Herculean effort from you today. The management team on fire, as always. A little note for Emma Hughes here. She runs the technology and does so with the plume. Dee, I hope you've got some good footage today. We've got some properties that are available to you, Nevada and Stanfield and River Road. I don't think they're going to last long. So get into those open homes in the weekend. But 6 sold out of 9 properties. It's a good day for Harcourts. Enjoy your skiing, as you've seen on there. I hope the school holidays don't bring you down too much further in the second week. Kia ora, Kano, and we'll see you in a week's time.
So we turn it up, yeah, we turning it up.